AEW. Let's
AEW.
let's kind of finish up with AEW.
Yeah,
Yesterday game,
we
we
mentioned
touched
it a
on it a
little
little
bit,
bit.
but let's go
Yeah,
to digging up dead daddies. Like a recap of what we were talking about last week. Christian Cage. Listen, say what you want about Christian, but that guy is entertaining, man. That
yo,
guy is entertaining.
yo, and that promo he gave. Listen, so I don't know who listens to our show and then passes it along, but we had a show called Digging Daddies Up. Okay. And it was in correlation to, hey, stop mentioning people's deceased fathers. I'm on a podcast with a brother of mine who I know that is a very true, and we are laughing and joking or something like that. And I know, listen, please stop making jokes. Listen, Chidi would shoot a
that
nigga
that
if
is
you make a joke about his dead daddy. What are you
that is
doing?
instant heat, and you might call it cheap heat. But however, the way Christian did it, I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm sorry because he was like, yeah, Jungle Boy, his mom was out there. I think she wanted me to be his daddy, like,
But he already has a daddy, and his daddy is dead.
dead. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, it's kind of like a
What?
father figure to him, and like,
What?
I think she liked a little bit of Christian, and like,
Wait,
damn,
but what I don't get is how he's not a father figure to Jungle Boy, but is a father figure to a fucking dinosaur. Like, what is going on?
that confused
What
me.
is going
I was
on?
wondering,
Convoluted
okay,
storytelling,
I
brother.
wonder what he no, but here we'll see. Let's watch the play out because he whispered in his ear. He said something. He said
What
what
is he saying?
he said,
Luchasaurus a pet, my nigga. What's going on? Like, what is he saying? Like
and then
I
he walked
found you
away. So
first. Like, what is going
he
on,
said that
brother?
you have a secret brother that got burned in a fire years ago, and I don't want to expose you. That's what it was. Yo, man. But
Yo, if Glenn Jacobs shows up on AEW, my nigga.
the long lost brother of Luchasaurus. Oh man. But yo, honestly, okay. So everything pro wrestling just says Christian was on fire. I would be interested in seeing Luchasaurus ditching the mask. Jungle Boy versus Christian would be good when it comes time. I agree. What especially with Jungle Boy versus Christian Cage, that match is going to be fire when it finally comes. It's going to
I
elevate. It's going
honestly
to
think
elevate
Jungle
Jungle
Boy.
Boy.
No,
But
I honestly think Jungle Boy versus Luchasaurus is going to
that's what I was
be.
about to say.
Woo!
When you take the mask off of Luchasaurus is when he turns on Jungle Boy. Now I would wait a year. I would give them a year more as a tag team
A
before that
year?
happens. You know why?
That can't be a tag team. Christian just left with the
We
nigga.
don't know what's
They
gonna
they
happen.
can't be friends.
Here's the thing.
No,
We're waiting on Christian Cage to
no.
get his comeuppance for everything he just did to Jungle Boy. He concertoed him.
Cheating,
He
cheating,
talked about his dead
cheating,
daddy.
cheating,
We'll see how
cheating,
the Luchasaurus eats him
cheating.
alive in the future.
No, no.
Go ahead.
Listen, I'm sorry to cut you off. If I'm Jungle Boy and you Luchasaurus and a nigga concerto turns on me, I'm prettier, concertos, tells my mom and sister fuck me, and then say my daddy dead, and then you leave with that nigga. I'm telling you, we are not a tag team anymore, brother. I don't know what you thinking about. We through. We through.
I hear you, man. That's crazy though. That's bugged out, man. Oh man, but Luchasaurus is gonna be a big star in the future when he gets the mask off for sure. But I think we gotta give him more time, get a little bit more time before we do that because I do want to see the Luchasaurus turn on Jungle Boy not too soon after Christian's turn. I want that to happen kind of like when the Batista turn on Ray. I was like, oh, I didn't expect that. That Batista turn on Ray was one of the best heel turns from a big man beating the shit out of a little man and just throwing him around like a rag doll. I loved it. So and he looked like he was kind of psychotic in that moment, like he just snapped. So and it was very calm at first. He's like, I'm gonna what did he say to Ray? He's like, I'm tired of you always taking my spotlight.
Oh,
He's tired, he's
man.
panting, he's like, I'm gonna rip
Honestly,
your head
like
off. He said, I'm gonna rip your head off.
I would say that listen, I don't know what Christian said. Is like I gotta talk to you, but if Christian was like, yo, I got you. Like if Christian's like I got you at the TNT Championship match or something like that, or whatever. Like if Christian's like I got you to be a bigger star away from Jungle Boy, then I can see that. That's the like. But I gotta watch it. I am going to watch the movie.
Christian needs to
What?
get his ass beat. That's all I'm gonna say. Right now, at
Yes,
this point,
yes.
Christian needs to get his ass beat at some point.
At
And
some point,
the fans wanted to see the Luchasaurus rip him to shreds, but we didn't get
yes.
it yet. So we're waiting to see when that happens. That's the moment we're waiting for. But shout out to AEW on that angle. I'm actually engaged in this. I actually really do enjoy it. And I
Another
never thought that Christian would be the one that I'm given in 2022 a lot of praise for. But he killed that angle. He bodied that.
another thing again we talking about when the motherfucking coins drop.
Ooh.
That nigga there, that nigga Okada, that nigga. I mean, listen. We spoke about it. What couple? What I said. I said it. I didn't want a 4-way. I said it. I said I did not want a 4-way, and what they said, fuck you, Chris. We give you a 4-way. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so clearly somebody listening, agreeing, disagreeing, don't matter. As long
Listen,
as y'all listening, shout out to us. You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't want a four-way either. I wanted it to be Okada, Hangman, Jay White, Hangman. I really wasn't really feeling Adam Cole in the moment right now. But being that it is a four-way, I'll take it, man. I'll take
Adam
it. I
Cole.
think a one-on-one match with the IWGP Championship would have been better. However, at Forbidden Door, I think this is kind of an AEW show. And the main event is for the AEW Championship, one-on-one, Tanahashi, John Moxley. Cool. This kind of makes it feel like, all right, we can't overshine us by the angle for New Japan. New Japan. And if it was Jay White and Adam Heyman Page one-on-one, it probably would have been to me the biggest match of the card.
No, I think that I'm sorry.
Okada and Adam
Okada
Page.
and Heyman.
Yeah,
Okada
either
and
one,
Heyman.
either one.
I,
Yes.
I, I, I still think that Jay White deserve and shout out to MVP because sometimes we had the conversation. It was like, what do you mean deserved, right? And we had that conversation. It was like, well, I think that when you do good things, you deserve to be like, no, you earn that, right?
Yeah.
You
Which is
earn that spot, and I think Jay White. Now I had to watch myself. I think he earned that spot, unfortunately, right? And I'll say unfortunately because selfishly Okada and Hangman was the match that I think the story could. I think that story could have matched up to Tanahashi and Moxley. I
yeah.
think realistically, Hangman saying that I challenge you and Okada coming out and was like, and they doing a lariat. Who can land a buckshot, who can land a motherfucking rainmaker. I think that is a great story that could have been told. Also, I do believe that Jay White earning this spot and telling Hangman, hey, poo poo, you bitch ass nigga. I'm the guy with the strap and you don't fucking deserve a title spot. I think incorporating Adam Cole makes sense because listen, Adam Cole has been in the news not because he's not a big guy per se, but he's not a big guy. And he has been overshadowed. He has been
Yeah, I know that's your
outshined.
guy. He's been
He,
overshadowed for a
he,
minute
he,
in
he
AEW.
has been not presented as like he left with so much fanfare and it cooled down so much.
So
And to the shout out to the aforementioned Jungle Boy we talked about, but I do believe that him being in that feud and not off the top, including in something that was significant, hurt him. I do think that hurt him a lot because ultimately Adam Cole had no significance in the Young Bucks, his elite brethren, in winning the tag team championship to further tell the story of why Adam Cole was incorporated in the first place because Adam Cole wasn't in the tag team championship match, right? So like I think not to go down the path, but to talk about the present. I think Adam Cole being incorporated and Hangman saying, You're not as big as I am. And Hangman's like, hey there, little man, I've already disposed of you. And Jay White saying, hey, I fucking beat Okada. I got the championship, and I fucking decide who the fucking challenger is. And I don't think neither one of you earned it. And Okada was like, well, I kind of do rematch clause type shit. So, you know what I mean? So I mean,
Yeah.
I can follow it. I can
With
follow
the
it.
promo that Jay White had, I felt like, okay, I get why he would be in the
Yep,
spot.
exactly.
Once that promo happened a couple weeks ago, I was like, all right, I'm with it. That could be the biggest match: Jay White, Adam Page, Heyman Page. But now we get all four of these guys in a fatal four way, and I can't wait. To be quite honest, like Okada, man, Jay White, Hangman Page, Adam Cole, all phenomenal wrestlers, So, and I'm just curious to see how it turns out because if Jay White pulls off this victory against all four of them, it just makes him that much more of a legend in his own right as a WTB
Absolutely.
champion. So, and much
Absolutely.
more of a heel of the Bullet Club and that leader of the Bullet Club that we haven't had in a while that actually means something. So, like, he's a leader of the Bullet Club that when he first became the leader, I was like, I don't really get it. Now I get it.
I'm so
So,
glad the ring was off of Cody though. I didn't give a fuck who the leader was, nigga.
yeah, he was different. He was different. Yeah.
Cody still is different, man.
Yeah.
um now I do want to say before we get out of here, if a wrestler come out on a white t-shirt, just change the channel. Okay. Last week or 2 weeks ago, we got CM Punk in a white t-shirt relinquishing the AEW championship. This week we got Brian Danielson out here in a white t-shirt saying that he can't wrestle. And we like, nigga, what the fuck, bruh? You know what I'm saying?
He was back
Like
though, he said. And more importantly, he got a replacement for him and Zack Sabre Jr. You
it better
know,
be Jonathan Gresham.
I
That's
think
all I better say.
it's gonna be Cesaro. It's gonna be Cesaro. That's what I'm thinking. It better be Antonio Castagnoli. And then maybe in there I'll get my respect back to this guy. They butchered him in WWE.
Oh shit. I didn't even fucking think of that shit,
Yep.
bruh.
Blackpool Combat Club. He's in.
Oh fuck! All
That's
right, hold on. I gotta drop the motherfucking. This is the first bomb drop of the whole show. Hour and 20 minutes in, nigga. We
yeah.
get our first bomb drop, nigga. That's fire.
Come on, Cesaro
That's
debuts
fire.
or Antonio Castagnoli debuts at Forbidden Door against Zack Sabre Jr. This is gonna be crazy. And knowing him, he probably got himself into phenomenal shape and ready to, chop heads off. So I'm excited. I'm excited. If he, Forbidden Door is a great show. It could be one of the best shows of the year. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What? Come on, shout out the Forbidden Door, brother. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
are you pulling up? You pulling up to the Jobber Tears? Or we gonna have to? Or we gonna have to pay for this one? We're gonna have to
I
pay. Are we gonna have
can't
to pay for
pull
this
up.
one so we can? Why you can't pull up? You gotta work, huh? You gotta
Yeah,
work.
I got some things to do. I really want to though, because this is the one to
Shout
go
out
to.
to the Legends Bar,
You know
New
what?
York City,
Shout out to
man.
Legend
Just shout
Bar,
out to the Jobbers Tears. Go throw that
for
thing.
sure. I'm definitely gonna see. Maybe last minute I get off of work and I'm like, you know what? They do shows until like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll still make it in time.
Nigga, AEW shows be like the NBA Finals, nigga. God damn, nigga.
Yeah, I'll see what I gotta do. I think I'll drive into the city. At least it's not Memorial Day or some shit. But yeah, I'll find parking somewhere.
Yo,
I
nah.
don't know. Maybe I'll pull up. But the car looks pretty dope.
I would say this, man. I would say this for us. I do believe that this is a show that we should watch. I do believe that wherever it's available, I think this is one of them ones, right? But we choose, we pick our battles, right? We support what we support, you know what I mean? But I I, I think listen, but this is my thing too, man. This is my thing. I don't care about the sixth man with Jericho and Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, that's
I
the pretty much
don't
probably
care.
what this
I
card is about.
don't care about
Matchup.
Will Ospreay and Orange Cassidy.
You should.
Oh,
Yo, Will Ospreay, my nephew, he's like, I like that guy. He saw him wrestle one time.
but it's Orange Cassidy, bro. When we talk about A side and B side. If I had a cassette
It was
and
supposed
Will
to be
Ospreay,
Andrade, but Triple H was like, no, you can't wrestle with them.
well, I'm sorry, you gotta figure. Listen, you gotta
That
figure
would
out
have been
another
ill.
replacement.
Andrade Will Ospreay would have been crazy.
You don't have. I get it. AEW doesn't have a Brock Lesnar that they can break in case of emergency. But what I'm telling you is, it can't be Orange Cassidy.
You can't stand
Okay,
that nigga.
I can, bruh. I loathe that nigga, bruh. Bruh, I listen. I don't think people really understand my disdain. Hold on, my guy. Oh, my man, Conrad. Okay, you know
Well, I'll
what,
be right back.
Conrad? I got you, Conrad. We gonna motherfucking try to link up. Okay, after Forbidden Door. Let's try. We do shows on Thursdays and Sundays. If you're available, man, I know you probably gonna do the show after Forbidden Door. I'm gonna hop on your show, man. Send me the link. Send me the link. Everything pro wrestling, linking up with reasonable wrestling. Send me the link, bro, because if that match is better than I expected, I I don't know. I can't eat a hat. I can't eat a shirt. I can't eat crow. I don't know what I'll do. But what I will do is I will come back and I will apologize to Orange Cast. For what? I don't know, because maybe Will Ospreay will carry that match. But what I will tell you is, you send me the link, and if that match is popping, and if that match is a sleeper match of the show, I will come on your show, brother, and I will give Orange Cassidy his props. But what I tell you right now is, I don't give a fuck about that dude. I don't give a fuck about that dude.
Oh man, he's a good worker. I'll say that, and he definitely has a good gimmick.
Yes,
And I think wrestling always needs those. Get those type of guys. And I like his entrance music. I do like his entrance music. And he just has, he has. I give it. He has a thing about him. So we'll see what happens with him and Will Ospreay. The show should be good. What else is on the card besides that? The tag team
let,
match.
let me go. Actually, let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. Let's. Do you want to do a prediction, man? A
We're gonna get
prediction
that in a
card?
minute. Let's go ahead.
All right, okay, all right, hold on, yo. We don't. I know a lot of people do that. Shout out to I know again. We gonna shout out our brothers because we appreciate when niggas do really great work. Um, Public Enemy podcast. They do
Yeah, they do their thing.
they do their prediction. They do their prediction pretty much every, and they have like a championship that they pass around amongst each other and shit like that. I think that's pretty fucking dope. So they do their thing. They do their fucking prediction. So we're gonna do our prediction shit. What, another match added? Damn. Shane Swerve Strickland Keith Lee versus El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanaramo Kanemaru. I'm sorry, I'm butchering the fuck out that, man. Um yo, what you think about Swerve and Our Glory, real quick, of Strickland and Lee? Like, what's going on with them, man? What we doing with them? Are we breaking them niggas up or what?
Um, I like Swerve as a singles heel, me personally, and I like
Absolutely.
Keith Lee as a
And I like
babyface.
Keith as a baby face. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so I
All
think
right.
that's
So here we go. We got here we go. Here we go. The card. Like I said, we just added a new match of Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee versus El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. I'm gonna pick the black guys because I just want to say, hey, they won because I know how to say they name. The black guys won. I'm gonna pick them.
yeah.
The other,
I go with them too.
it gets me, yeah. Uh, okay, so here we go. We got FTR versus Great Khan and Jeff Cobb and Roppongi Vice. Winner take all match for the ROH
Ooh,
and IWGP Tag Team Championship. It gotta be FTR.
I
Got
bet.
nigga. Yo, you hold on. You can bet. You got DraftKings in New York City. I'll give you the fucking money, nigga. Okay, I'll give you the money. You
FTR.
better bet FTR to win that fucking match, nigga.
Um,
They gotta win.
if they put it on Roppongi Vice because they are
No,
and they
no,
are New
no.
Japan Act,
Please don't. Just stop talking. I don't want to
but
hear that. No, no, please.
FTR. Do you see FTR going to Japan to defend?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
If that's the
I
case, then yes, let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
they're the bro. They're the Steiners. Yes, I see them going over there putting on bangers of fucking matches, and being listen. No other tag team outside of the Dudleys can really say we did this really interpromotional shit. Like really, like yo, I
Legion
won
of
ECW.
Doom.
I did Impact. I did WWE. We won a WCW type of shit. You know what I'm saying? When
I
they
think
integrated.
Legion of Doom was the first team to do that, really,
Yeah,
and
Legion,
then Dudley
Legion,
Boys, and then yeah,
yes,
FTR.
yes.
I feel like is that like the
Modern,
tag team.
modern era. So
Yeah,
if you got NXT, Raw, SmackDown, ROH, AEW, IWGP, and ROH, nigga, you are that you
we
are
had them on
greatest.
our list for one of the
Yeah,
great tag teams.
yeah,
You know, not a lot
yeah.
of people voted them, but I think that they're in the conversation, and I think they're still building. That's the reason why is because they're still building their resume. But I can't wait for the day where they have all the titles and they're back to hey, they go Young Bucks. Hey, we're here. And who said this? And I might have agreed, but I think that with the way things went with all the injuries, I believe the card is good. It's a good card for Forbidden Door. But the tag titles at some point should be put on John Moxley and Brian Danielson, for
Titles.
yeah, that would have been an ill tag team. And then they could put over a young tag team. But at the same time, they may not need that at this point, because if FTR versus the Young Bucks and they take if FTR ends up having all the gold, I think that's a moment for them. And they don't need Tully Blanchard by them side anymore. They just went out there and did
No,
it on their own.
listen. They already kicked them to the side, and this is the story. This is the story, Chidi. The Young Bucks have already been IWGP Tag Team Champions, ROH Tag Team Champion, and they have been AEW Tag Team Champions. But what they have never been is those champions all at the same time. So if FTR can tell that story and be like, we're going to do something that not even the greatest Young Bucks have done and have all three of those championships, that would be a fantastic story. And if we do a winner takes all with all three of those championship matches with FTR and Young Bucks, I'll pay my money for that, just for that, just for
Okay,
that.
yeah, I like that too. Speaking of Young Bucks, they have Young Bucks, Hikuleo, and El Fantasma versus Darby Allin, Sting, Shingo, Takagi, Hiromu Tanahashi. I think the Bullet Club got to get this victory. I don't think that this is one of the best matches on the card because the people that the angle is not one of the top angles on the show. It's just not.
I don't even
Yeah,
do it. I don't even care about that. Yeah,
yeah,
Bucks, the Bullet Club, Buckler, whoever got to win that match.
yeah.
We got the. I'm sorry, to crown the inaugural All Atlantic Championship. Pac, Miro, Ishii, Malachi Black. It gotta be Miro, right?
I think so. I think Miro got to
Gotta
get
be,
this one or Pac.
gotta be Miro.
Man, actually,
No, this is where Pac turns on. This is where I'm not Pac, but this is where Pac and Malachi Black take their feud beyond a championship, and they just have like a fucking like death match or whatever the fuck type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
but
like a
Miro,
feud.
yeah, but Miro gotta motherfucking be the redeemer and have that All Atlantic Championship.
Yeah, I think Miro's that dude. Honestly, he's been presented so much better in AEW than WWE, and he's not doing all these silly angles, and he's just a intimidating force. So yeah, I fuck with that. I think that's right. We also got Thunder Rosa versus Tony Storm. Uh,
Tony Storm gotta win that.
uh,
Yes, sir. And new,
and
and new, and new,
and new.
and new.
I'm going with Thunder Rosa.
Nah,
I'm going with
and
Thunder.
new, baby. All right, shit. Are we keeping tabs on this? Hold on. Let me motherfucking hold on. Okay. Let me keep the predictions. Okay, Do you got FTR winning? Yes or no?
Yes, I got FTR. FTR.
Okay, FTR. Okay, so we got Bullet Club winning together. Okay. Um, okay. I'm sorry. our last match. I got Miro winning. You said Miro, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I got Tony Storm. You got Thunder Rosa.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This is our first one that we're disagreeing on. Okay. Bet. Let me just keep these for our records. Okay. So next match that we have on the card, we have Brian Danielson versus
Zack Sabre
Handpicked
Jr.
versus Zack Sabre
That's
Jr. And
your
you
mystery opponent. So mystery, opponent. I do think that if it's Jonathan Gresham uh, or Cesaro, either one is it's going to be a banger, man.
okay.
So I
So
would I
we're
would
gonna
be
go
super
pick it.
happy if it's Jonathan Gresham too. Like I would be super happy.
I would be
However,
ecstatic if it's Jonathan
I'll be
Gresham
super
and have
ecstatic.
Jonathan Gresham
Um,
versus Zack Sabre Jr. and then Daniel Bryan saying or Brian Danielson saying, I want the winner of that match to be the best technical wrestler. And then we have Jonathan Gresham versus Brian Danielson. Ah, ah, fire. Okay. Or like you say, we get your suggestion and we have what's his name?
Antonio Castagnoli. You can just call him
Castagnoli.
Antonio, former Cesaro, FKA, formerly known as. So I believe that, yeah, whoever it is should beat Zack Sabre Jr. Even though I like Zack
Okay.
Sabre Jr. a lot,
Yeah.
this is their debut. They got to get a victory.
So we also got this three-way that I don't give a fuck about. Eddie Kingston, Wheeler Yuta, and Shota Amino. I hear that's the referee's Red Shoes son. So I
Okay.
mean, yeah, nepotism like a motherfucker. I'm assuming that they'll win, right? The baby
Or Eddie
faces.
Kingston, yeah. I'm going to Eddie Kingston, Will Yuta, and Shota Umino.
I'm gonna do like Stephen A. Smith be like Eddie Kingston and them boys. Eddie Kingston.
And them boys. Yeah.
Um. Okay. Now we got um John. I'm sorry. We got Jay White, Okada, Cole, Hangman. Who you got?
Jay White. I love Okada, but gotta go with Jay White.
Okay. I think Jay White retains as well. Moxley,
John Moxley.
Tanahashi. Okay. Yeah. We didn't even have to.
So the only
So
one we got difference is the women's
it's
match.
Thunder Rosa and Tony Storm,
Okay. All right, bet. We'll
which
see
is
what.
not that bad.
Yeah,
Not that.
I think we're very smart, so we know what's up. But we've been wrong a lot of times before too. Will Ospreay, Orange Cassidy. I got Will Ospreay.
Yeah. I got Osprey.
Yeah,
I got Osprey. I got
and
Osprey.
that's gonna be a fun show. Obviously, there's some piss breaks there, so that's what you like. So cool, but not a lot of them.
Definitely
You
be
know.
some piss breaks.